Hey guys, Buffy here. What we're going to be doing today is another keto recipe. We're going to do a keto sauteed crawfish. If you're from Louisiana, I mean, you know about crawfish. They are super delicious. So let me go ahead and show you the ingredients in the recipe. Alright guys, just to show you the ingredients that we have for the keto sauteed crawfish. Super simple recipe. Again, we have some cooked and ready crawfish tails. We have celery, tomato, onion, garlic, and really this is about 1 stalk of celery, 2 slices of tomato, and we have about 2 slices of yellow onion. And I have 1 tablespoon of the garlic minced. Now, for our fats, there is no fat in this, you can see. So we're going to have to get some fat into this. So we're going to do that by using the extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 grams of fat per tablespoon, 3 tablespoons of butter. And then the secret to this really is the Tony Sassery seasoning. This stuff right here is so good. If you've never had it, you've got to try it. So that's pretty much what we have for the ingredients. Let me go ahead and heat up the pan and we'll get started on this recipe. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get these crawfish sauteed. So I'm going to put the oven on, I'd say medium to high. And we'll let that heat up. We'll go ahead and put our 3 tablespoons of butter in there. You're probably saying, good God, that's a lot of butter. But remember, we're doing keto. You cannot be afraid of fat, so we're going to saute the melt this butter down. You want to be very careful because butter will burn. We don't want our butter to burn because it'll just change the flavor of the crawfish. But this is a super delicious meal, one of my favorites. So let's see here. And again, I'm sure y'all can hear Rocco in the background. There, that's what you hear. I'm just going to melt this butter here. We'll go ahead as well. We're going to put 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Because remember, our crawfish tails don't have any fat in them. And being on keto, we need that fat. Alright. This stuff is melting up pretty good. Let's turn it up a little bit, get that going right quick. Remember, you don't want this to burn. So be careful. There we go. We're melting it pretty good now. The next thing we're going to do, remember, these are the things that we're going to add into the pan. We have the minced garlic, the yellow onion, the tomatoes, and the celery. So we'll go ahead and saute those first because our crawfish is actually already cooked. They're cooked and ready crawfish tails. Just gonna stir that around in the pan. Man, I wish I could smell it. It smells so delicious. And it's going to be delicious. I know it. A lot of people tell me, which I've been seeing in the comments or Also, you know, on Twitter and my other social media about, you know, how they can't do the keto diet, it's too hard. You know, really it's all about preparation. And my thing is, I would rather have really savory foods any day over low fat food. You know, low fat food, you're just always hungry, seems like. But this right here, we're going to go ahead and put the cooked and ready crawfish in there. You can see this recipe is super simple. It doesn't take hardly any time to prepare this, and you're talking about something really, really delicious. Now, I don't think I told y'all how much crawfish we have in this. Let me go ahead and see what we got here. All right. So we got about 12 ounces of the cooked and ready crawfish in this recipe. So we're just going to stir this up. And as you can see, this takes no time at all. And man, I wish you could smell it in here. It smells delicious. So this whole recipe is going to have, you got 3 tablespoons of butter. So you got 30 grams of fat right there. And then you have about 14 grams of fat per tablespoon with the extra virgin olive oil here. So you're looking at 45 and 30. That is 75 grams of fat in this whole meal. So you can see it doesn't take much to get fat. A lot of people say, well, it's so hard for me to get the fat in. It's very easy if you're cooking with it. And then this meal is so low carb that you wouldn't believe it. Now, you can see this is starting to saute up real nicely. Now this stuff right here, like I said earlier, if you've never had Tony sachet seasoning, you don't know what you're missing. This stuff is so delicious. It's going to give it that Cajun taste that I love. So you can see it's coming to boil now. And looking pretty good, smelling delicious. Now, a lot of Louisiana recipes, we would probably put some flour in this to thicken this up, and you know, put this over rice. Well, you know, we're doing keto, so no rice and no flour, none of that stuff. That stuff is gonna slow us down from burning body fat. But pretty much that's it. That's all you have to do. It comes to a boil, you'll let her simmer, and it's ready to go. I'll show you what it looks like when I have it plated up. Alright guys, the last step is to really just plate this up. You can see that this is super delicious. It looks great. It's high in fat, not so bad in protein. When you're talking about seafood, there's about 15 grams of protein per serving. So you can see this recipe really takes no more than 10 minutes to make, and it's super delicious, and it's going to keep me in that zone to continue to burn fat. So the last step really is just to finish this off. We're going to finish this off with some parsley flakes. So we'll just finish that off, and that's it. This is my keto sauteed crawfish. It's super delicious, super easy to make. I hope you all enjoyed the video. For more keto videos, please subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.